What's going on, Christian brothers and non-Christian brothers? Welcome to another episode of Nate's Chocolate Convo, the only podcast where building the man is the business. Tonight we're going to talk about Tj Sotomayor, Kevin Samuels, and Kwame Brown. I've been watching all three of their podcasts for the past 2 weeks, and I listened to all three sides about each other, especially Kevin Samuels and Kwame Brown going against Tj Sotomayor. And I analyzed them and I really thought about it, of what all three of them were saying about Tj Sotomayor and each other. And I really don't pick sides, but this time I have to go with Mr. Sotomayor. I have to. And let me tell you why. We'll start with Kevin Samuels. Now, whether it's true or not, Mr. Sotomayor accused Kevin Samuels of stealing his material, his stuff. And the only thing he wants is reference. If you're going to say my words and my phrases, give me my respect by saying who you got it from. Just that simple. It's just that simple. That would squash that right there. Instead of just using his stuff as if it was your own. That's one. For two, if you had some type of relationship with Mr. Sotomayor, you should still acknowledge him, and you should still at least invite him on your show so you guys can discuss it, of his claims of you using his stuff. The Bible says, Isaiah chapter 1 verse 18, let us sit down and reason with each other. Sit down and talk to the man. And that would end that. Mr. Kwame Brown. Let me address him. If what Tj Sotomayor is saying is true, then you owe him at least an apology for not coming on his show. For falling asleep. When you say you was going to come on his show, you could have still called him. If he helped you in your time of need, you should at least thank him. If he showed you how to make a podcast or how to overcome something or whatever it is, you should at least thank him, instead of just rubbing him off like you never knew him. See, as men, especially black men, we have to have some type of integrity and dignity about how we go about doing business with each other and interactions. We use and abuse each other. That's what we do. When we don't need each other, we'll go about our business like we never knew that person. But when we need that person, we are humble. It's almost like a hustle. I'm going to pretend to be with you until I get what I want. After I get what I want, I'm out. That's wrong. The Bible talks about that too. Of integrity and dignity, ethics. Be true to your word. If you say you're going to do it, then do it. If you can't do it, then say, I can't do it. If you know you owe that person a thank you, at least say thank you. At least. We do that too much in our community. This disrespect, this hustling each other, using it and abusing each other. Too much in our community. Now, Tj Sotomayor is not hating on Kevin Samuels and Kwame Brown. He's happy for them. His thing is, with Kevin Samuels, if you're using my material, then you need to go ahead and reference me, because it came from me first. I used those words or phrases. Mr. Kwame Brown, if he helped you in your time of need, you should at least say thank you on your show. At least. If you don't want to have him on your shows, okay, so be it. But at least give that man a thank you. Thank you, sir, for helping me when I needed you. It's too much of that going around. We have to stop taking advantage of each other and be true. Come together, unify. But there cannot be any unification until there is respect. We have to respect each other. We have to honor each other. That's the only way we're going to rise out of this situation that we are in here in America. We are in a dire situation. And all the way to overcome, we have to unify and organize. But for that to happen, we have to honor each other. These YouTube beefs is not helping each other. Now, I'm with Tj Sotomayor 100%. After listening what he claims happened and analyzing it, I totally agree with him. Nothing against Kevin Samuels or Kwame. They're brothers that are successful in making YouTube content. But right is right and wrong is wrong. My thoughts. Thank you, brothers, Christian brothers and non-Christian brothers, for tuning in and listening. I pray that you get a message out of this and use it. And remember, this is the only podcast where building men is the business. Continue to stay tuned. I have more videos coming, more things to say. I want to thank you again. And as usual, 1, 2, peace. I'm out.